the Wirral Police. If you're from abroad, the Wirral is around the sort of Liverpool area, isn't it? It's just below, isn't it? Merseyside, I think. Is it like Ellesmere Port and shit like that? That's the Wirral, I think.
It's that whole horrible area over there.
Yeah, that terrible, terrible, grotty fucking place. And so the Wirral Police, so you can imagine this day and age of being dreadfully underfunded when they haven't got enough money, so that if you ring up and say, I've been burgled, they say, well, sorry to hear it. Can't come out, no point. Car robbed, Granted, if you misgender someone online, they'll have a fucking SWAT team around for you, but we're living in a time where the police just don't have enough money. They're struggling. So it's with great pleasure we can announce that the Wirral Police decided to spend some of the money they don't have on a lovely van. And on this van, they painted, and wait for it, being offensive is an offence. They put that on a van and took it out, obviously with the big rainbows on it and all that, because you're right on, really, really cool for gay people. Yeah, it's really great and all of these things. But you see, there was one problem. These are the police. Number one, they shouldn't be making political statements at all, of any fucking kind. Number two, being offensive is not an offence. It's not an offence. It's not close to an offence. In fact, pretty much from a recent judgment, being offensive has been kind of enshrined in law, that it's okay to be offensive because you can't control who's offended by your words. Even those blue heads lunatics, the Tumblr gender tourists, even them, doesn't matter. But being offensive is an offence. Now, what they had to do was walk that back. They had to put out a series of apologies, and we're terribly sorry. We got it wrong. We got it wrong. We got it wrong. But not much of an apology. They just deleted all the tweets. So it turns out one of the people responsible for that, a person who I'm not going to name because she doesn't need any fucking oxygen. I wish that'd stop popping up on my fucking Twitter feed now, please. Please, that's enough. I've had enough. I don't need to see that anymore, Graham. Every time I open Twitter, it's a man with a... fuck my life.
The words you were making me Google earlier, I think we're definitely on a list now. %. And it's the thing is, and just to go back to that, you made me search butt babies, which meant it was loads of pictures of real babies mixed in with all that. And
yeah, but it's not your computer, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fucked my head up though.
So, apparently there's a network of gay police officers called the National LGBT Plus Police Network. Someone informed me it's just a collection of police officers that work together for the betterment of lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans plus, probably with some Qs and some other things on there anyway. And they tweeted, by the way, using @LGBT Police UK, and their website is an official police.uk site. So this is full-on support from the financially destitute British police. Today's historical event in 2003, when the International Olympic Committee drew up guidelines for trans athletes. These guidelines paved the way to allow trans people to compete in the Olympics. I say Olympics because you can click it, with the gender they identified with. No, that's nice. So fucking what? So what? We all know what a shitstorm that's going to lead to pretty soon when all the self-ID blokes can just fucking smash the women's 400 metres. Now that in itself, I couldn't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Whatever, yeah, post you. It's the next post by the National LGBT Plus Police Network. We have a short message for all those posting hateful comments. We see you. We've reported your comments, and we won't stop supporting trans and non-binary people. So here you have some police officers tweeting out shit that's got nothing to do with the fucking police, tweeting out something that's going to lead to so much trouble for trans people somewhere down the line. Actual trans people, I mean, not the fucking blokes with the beards that go, I'm a lady! No, I mean actual trans people. The ones that do need help and support and understanding and shit, you know? It's that threat afterwards, not even implied, we see you. You people that object to fucking this ideology. And that's where we're going. I mean, for fuck's sake, Gender GP, Dr. Helen Weberly, I believe, fucking not allowed to practice in the UK. Sets up some fucking shithouse shell company in Spain. Can openly advertise here, though, and have prescriptions filled here. Can post how happy they are that a 10-year-old child's puberty blocker treatment can be done because people have been donating. People have been donating to fucking give kids puberty blockers. Oh, because it's completely safe. Said no real doctor ever. But the British police, they've got time to drive around in vans with bullshit on it. They're oppressing people. You've got Fair Cop, you've got Harry fighting his case. You've got Sarah Fellimore fighting against these fucking non-crime hate incidents. Why have the police got anything on your record if you've not committed a crime? Surely a record is for criminal activity, not for not being nice to... That would be a really weird police record. Fuck these people. Fuck all of them. I'm sick and fucking tired of this insanity. And we've not even scratched the surface of what's been going on around the world this week. We spoke about 3 things. Human sausages, because that's just funny. You wouldn't talk about human sausages. Butt babies, not so funny. And now this dreadful shit of oppression. So that's the world we're in. We're not allowed to go anywhere. And pretty soon, if we do want to go anywhere, we're going to have a fucking passport to go to the shops. We can't go anywhere. We can't post anything. We can't think anything. We can't say anything that's not approved. And the general public are lapping it up. Great, give us more of this shit.